I'm your inclusion specialist, the principal consultant at Thaboshi Inclusive, a consultancy company dealing with general inclusion. We are based in Botswana, the most peaceful country in the whole world. Hello and welcome, and thank you for watching our video. If you are new to our channel, I just want to invite you to subscribe. Press that button below and subscribe to our channel. We are offering a lot of beautiful videos that you wouldn't want to miss. And still go a little bit down on our channel and watch the videos that we have shared. You will not regret it. That beautiful video. Thank you very much for watching, and let's continue. We are going to be talking about 5 critical skills or competencies for a SENDCO. 5 critical skills or competencies for a special educational needs coordinator. For the purposes of this video, I'll call him a special needs coordinator, because this person does not need to work in educational settings alone. You can have a SENDCO in many other areas. You might call him a different name, probably in a business setup or in a non-governmental setup, but this is the person who is managing things to do with inclusion in a workplace. Or in educational settings, it's called a SENDCO, Special Educational Needs Coordinator. He's the expert, he's the consultant as far as inclusion matters are concerned within that space. So before we proceed, I just want to invite you to press the subscribe button so that you don't miss on any of our updates. We are sharing very important information here. We are sharing very important skills. This is inclusion practice, by the way. We are practicing. If you miss one class, you are gone. So you don't want to miss any of our classes, because what we are doing here, I am developing inclusionists, and I don't want you to remain behind. I want you to become one of us, so that we push this inclusion gospel together. Are we together? Thank you very much for stopping by. I really appreciate your time. 5 critical skills for a SENDCO. Basically, these skills are leadership skills, because a SENDCO is a leader. A SENDCO is a leader in that environment. So the first skill that you need to have, or if you don't have it, you need to develop right now, is the organizational skill. As a SENDCO, you are an organizer. You will find yourself having to organize meetings, having to organize events, having to organize stuff. So as SENDCOs, they organize stuff. So you need an organizational skill to be able to organize, pull stuff around, pull stuff, and for your working. Okay. Next one is supervisory skill. You are going to supervise teams. You are going to supervise individuals. You are a supervisor as a SENDCO. You can't work alone. You need a team, and that team, you are going to supervise it. So you need a supervisory skill. You need also a management skill. Management is broader than supervisory, though they might seem like one thing. Management here goes to an extent of general resources, including human resource management and financial management and other areas. This management skill, you need it. You need to be able to manage the people that we have as a team. You need to be able to manage the resources that you have, the materials that you have, the technology, the facilities, all that. You need general management skill, including resource mobilization. You need also to be prepared to mobilize the resources, look for resources. In my case, I found almost nothing all the time. I would find that the school does not have a unit. The school does not have a department that we call special needs department or inclusion department. So I had to mobilize the resources, including the human resources, which people I'm going to work with, the team that I'm going to work with. I had to mobilize that. The fourth one is communication skill. You can't run away from communication as a manager or as a leader in this case. You will need to be able to write, to communicate in a written format. You'll also need a lot of communication skill, like verbal communication skill. You will need, when I talk about verbal communication skill, I'm not just talking about verbal as in verbal only. It goes with total communication. In special needs, we don't have just simple communication. We have total communication, where you communicate in different ways all the time. You communicate to different of all needs all the time. You don't leave anyone out in your communication. But basically, you are going to need to be able to write properly and also to speak properly, or to communicate verbally in the right manner. You will need to know how to talk to parents, how to speak to big audiences, or how to speak to large audiences. So you will need written communication as well as spoken communication skill. The fifth one is the negotiation skill. We don't impose in special education or in special needs or in inclusion. We don't impose. I want to emphasize that, because I know that people out there who are imposing stuff. We don't impose. We negotiate with parents. We negotiate with all our clients, because the purpose of you as a SENDCO is to help, is to show people the way. And people might decide not to take your advice. When you advise, you don't take decisions for people. You don't make decisions for people. You don't force people to take what you say. You negotiate. Sometimes you will have to negotiate which intervention do we take between these two. So you have to agree as a parent, you have to agree as a child to a child, with a child, you have to agree with any one of also of your clients. So you need negotiation skill. So I just want to go through all the 5 critical skills or competencies for a SENDCO again. The first one is organizational skill, the second one is supervisory skill, the third one is management skill, the fourth is communication skill, and the fifth is negotiation skill. These are the 5 critical skills for a SENDCO. Thank you very much for stopping by. So I just want to go through all the 5 critical skills or competencies for a SENDCO again.